Hey guys, this is me and my silly little pink Miata. Everyone called me basic for having a pink Miata, but I love my pink Miata. And honestly, I don't really care what anyone has to say about it, but I did want to do something different with this vehicle. So I'm going to show you guys how I took my car from this to this. In the last video, we talked about liveries and how they can change the look of your car pretty easily. But today we're going to be talking about custom fabrication and how I made my funky ad bumper. Now this thing gets a lot of mixed reviews, which is totally fair because I took an S13 Chuki style or 240 shark nose bumper and put it on my Miata. That's my old bumper on my wall. So the bumper is actually off my car right now because the support broke. Also, I need to fix this and that. We're not going to talk much about it being broken, but that's kind of part of custom fabrication. But this is what you see on the front, right? Well, this is what you see on the back. Pretty junky. I wanted to leave the top side of the bumper so that it would fit with my headlights right and it would mount to my car right. The first thing I did was place that 240 bumper right on top of my Miata bumper to kind of see how it would fit and where I'd want it. Then I drilled some holes and bolted that bitch right on. Right now, I have heated up the plastic of the 240 bumper with my heat gun. I'm trying to kind of mold the body line that I'm wanting to create while it's cooling. Then I drew a line where the 240 bumper was, took that bitch off, and cut my bumper in half, leaving some excess where those two bumpers would overlap. So the molding process looks crazy, but it's pretty straightforward actually. JB Weld plastic bonder, not welder, to not only mold it together in between the layers, but also on the back for extra reinforcement. Lots of layers, lots of drying, lots of curing, and lots of time. From my experience working with plastics like this, like bumpers, that especially are gonna have contact with the ground if you have a lower car, you do not wanna use Bondo. And if you do, you want to use very little because Bondo is typically made out of fiberglass and fiberglass is not flexible. And this is why I suggest JB Weld plastic bonder because it has a really high flexibility so that when you do bond it together, not only is it held really well, but it's flexible just like the plastic of the bumper. So I bolted the 240 bumper on top of the leftover Miata bumper. So there was a bit of gap, right? And I actually used the same thing, JB Weld, right here to try and fill that gap. And then I sand it down to try and create a relatively seamless transition. You can kind of tell. At the end of the day, when it comes to projects like this, it takes a lot of practice and a lot of creativity. There's a lot of trial and error, and you have to go around stuff. Not to mention, it's probably not gonna be perfect, especially not your first try. I mean, obviously. But it is such a fun project to do, and it's worthwhile because you can create fucking anything. And this thing took time. I was prepping for GAT and I couldn't even get it done before then, so I'm over here in the Airbnb trying to finish it up. A friend helped me wrap the bumper after I finished it up. Then I slapped it on and we were good to go, baby. I mean, temporarily, at least, lol. So go out there and make some weird shit. Use your creativity and do something different. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Bye!